Hey, what it do? It's JR from Baltimore. I'm gonna talk about double standards in this video, and we hear double standards all day long about black fighters and white fighters, but I'm gonna talk about a different double standard. The fact that Adrian Broner can do what the fuck he wants to, get 10 days in jail, and my homeboy was 18 when he was sentenced to 10 years in a federal fucking penitentiary and shipped across the country like a goddamn animal for the fucking RICO Act and doing what's called continuing a criminal enterprise. Now, if Adrian Broner ain't continuing a criminal enterprise, I don't know who the fuck is. And this shit really pisses me off because I want you to think about this. What would happen if you put a gun to someone at a fucking bowling alley over money? They would bury you under the penitentiary, my friend. Trust me on that. Trust me on that, okay? Another example, okay? In Maryland, not right now, but when I was growing up, we had a mandatory 5-year sentence for felony possession of a handgun. I was charged with this crime, with several other violent crimes tied to the handgun. Okay? I had to hire a senator. I had to pay $200,000. I had to take years off my life over stress, waiting on a 3-year trial. You know, and luckily, I paid the money to get out of it. But when you're on probation in any state, they do not play that shit. You cannot be arrested with a gun, with gun charges or attempted, AB, assault and battery, or you should change it to AR, armed robbery. These things you cannot violate your probation with and them allow you to walk the streets. It just doesn't happen. So this is a double standard that affects all races, okay? And it's about, and back to my video on Ray Lewis. He stabbed and killed 2 men, okay? Now, he did the shit because scientific evidence proved that the chinchilla that was clenched in one of the victim's hands came from Ray Lewis's fucking coat. He's another one. He can sign an autograph and get away, okay? Now, back to Baltimore. Hasim Rahman was our heavyweight champion from the east side of Baltimore, okay? I gave a shout out to the Reverend Williams in the Ray Lewis video, who feeds half of the east side or the whole goddamn east side of Baltimore 3 days a week out of his own pocket. When Johns Hopkins tried to shut him down, they actually shut the goddamn roads down, trying to shut this man down from helping his people. He didn't give a shit. He dished out money out of his own pocket, got 15 vans he run it, so he could get the people to the spot where he feeds them at. Reverend Williams' daughter was shot in the head in the back of Hasim Rahman's Rolls Royce and left in it. That man was never questioned by the police department. Never. My homeboy is doing life in prison, okay? Because he allegedly shot someone. Not because there's scientific evidence, not because there's witnesses, just because when you look at him, he looks like a bad motherfucker, okay? And he is 100% that. And that was his worst flaw. Was the judge looking at him and couldn't see that he's a decent person, but looking at him as a fucking animal. So, just please remember, okay, these athletes, they don't give a fuck about us. Alright? Adrian Broner has had so many chances. I never got that many chances. When I was 18, I had a $2 million fucking bail. You think they would give that to Adrian Broner? Well, they would give him a $2 million bail, but they would only give it to him because they know he would be able to work with it and get bonded out. When they gave it to me, they know I come from a low-income, very poor family. So a $2 million bail was a ransom. It was a political statement saying don't fuck with the police. But anyways, fuck the police. Back to Adrian Broner. Man, what are you doing? Snitching? Are you snitching, Adrian? Because you just can't keep getting arrested like that. Nothing happened to you, man. Because for real, in Maryland, a judge, they wouldn't let you fight Theophane. They wouldn't set a bail if you was a goddamn civilian. Or not civilian, but a so-called citizen of the United States, you know? Which is all complete bullshit. We ain't fucking citizens. We ain't free. Like, you know, gays fought for their rights, okay? A gay has more fucking rights than I do, because when I walk down the street, I get searched by the goddamn policeman every time he sees me. So, while certain people got their rights, blacks don't got their rights still. What about their fucking rights? But gays get a fucking flag, and if God forbid Manny Pacquiao disrespects one of them, Nike drops them and all that shit. You know, come on, people, man, wake the fuck up. For real. I'm not even going to get in Adrian Broner's rap sheet. Y'all know about it. From the DWIs to the guns to it's just so much shit. And I wished Adrian Broner the best, but I gotta call it how I say it. And for real, he's a bitch-made motherfucker. And nothing about him is authentic, okay? Because anybody can throw on a gold chain and some fronts. It don't make you the person that you are, okay? Adrian Broner is an act. He is a goddamn act clown. Just take a look at his fucking pants for once, man. It looks like he stole them from his fucking sister. This is what I call the pussyfying of America. Okay? The dumbing down of the man. The man was a king at one time. The man wasn't dressed in women's fucking clothing. And shout out to Blood Boxing. He brought up a fighter. And this video I probably watched years ago. By Baynard Maynor, maybe? I'm not sure. I barely remember the cat boxing. And he would fight on like, I believe it was USA Tuesday Night Fights. I'm 33, so in my mind ain't what it used to be. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday Night Fights on USA Network. Like right before some wrestling or some shit like that. But he pointed out that Baynard Maynor, he used to come out singing and dancing with a smile on his face like Adrian Broner. Then shit changed. He got into some trouble. He started getting punch drunk. He started taking damage in the ring. And just like that, I'll be damned, his whole demeanor changed. Now when he came to the ring, he wasn't singing and dancing and all this shit. You know, it was like he was walking to his fucking execution. And his speech was slurring. And, you know, all of a sudden, it wasn't about money, cars, and all that shit. And AB, eventually, it'll be, you know, it'll be about broke. And I believe he's already there. Because trust me, these lawyer fees, they add the fuck up. But this is dragging on a little too long. Shout out to the Sweet Science Brothers, Jay Cotto's Fight Page, YTBC Student, MMA Boxing Talk, The One LVZ, Town Business. Shit. Who the fuck? H Money. Shit, I'm forgetting. The Coach, Shelton Harrison. Thank you for the advice, man, on how to heal my finger. I'm already on top of it. And I'm sure I forgot a few people, but you know who you are, and I'll hit you up next time. This is JR coming to you from Baltimore. Peace out.